Ben here, coming to you live, I suppose, in front of what is quite possibly the worst chroma keyed green screen background I've ever seen. It just gets worse throughout the years. But anyway, this is a project I'm going to start to kind of dust off some of the cobwebs off my YouTube channel. 5-minute reviews. That's what the timer is. So it's over there. Did you see the green screen? It gets worse. Where I take a game, why you should play it, why you shouldn't play it, what's great about it, what I like about it, all within 5 minutes, really quick, beat the clock kind of thing, see how it works, because this is the first one I'm doing. It might be terrible, in which case you'll never see this. That's fine. It's probably going to be mediocre, which is the bar I shoot for, to be honest, with just right before good. Today, we're going to be looking at XCOM Chimera Squad, and away we go. Well, wait, hold on. We're not going yet. Okay. XCOM Chimera Squad is phenomenal. I thoroughly enjoyed this game, and quite honestly, if you even have a passing interest in turn-based strategy games at all, you should be playing this game. For the launch week, it was $9. I guess $10 technically with pennies and things, but that's obscene. So first of all, it's a crazy value because it took me about 22 hours to beat it. Even if it's not on sale, it's $20. That's a good value proposition because there is replayability to this. Let's go into XCOM. It is this turn-based strategy game where you're picking units and they all have different abilities and you're leveling them up based on what they do in the field and kind of this skill tree of picking, do I want them to do that skill or this skill? And I'm locked out of the other one if I pick that. And there's all of that. There's all the mixing and matching of, do I equip them with the frag grenade or the plasma grenade or the tracer rounds or the flame rounds. They all have different bonuses and attributes for them. And even beyond that, because you can only pick 4 people, which is one of my kind of complaints about it. There's only 4 people in the battle at any time on your side. Now the other side, 30 fucking aliens. Okay, they don't care. They just throw all the goddamn aliens and robots and psionics at you. Doesn't matter, but you only have 4. But you have, I think, 8 people in total in your barracks. So back at your base, you have a number of things you can do. Wow, this is already 3.5 minutes. A number of things you can do. So you have a training facility to train units like, oh, maybe they're going to have more HP, or if they get hurt in battle, they might get battle scars. You have to go to the training facility and get rid of that negative status effect that otherwise it'll plague them as it's a battle scar, right? And then there's the assembly. So you're researching these topics like, oh, I want to research enhanced armor. And then once I research that, it's going to be, I upgrade that. All the armor is that enhanced armor. There's a bunch of other research topics, and you can put people there from the barracks to speed up that process. You can also assign them to these like special ops, which will get you money or Aurelium, I think it's called, and other goods, because there's 3 currencies in here, and you have to min-max which currencies you want. And you also get currencies based on the city map. So on the city map, you're picking these different different districts, and you can decide, I'm on a field team here, and that's the financial field team. So every week I'll get X amount of money, and this will affect these other things, and there's other abilities to do on this field team. This is how there's so much involved with the on the base, just that base level of the game. But the core of it, which I haven't even touched on, I wasted the whole fucking thing talking about other nonsense, is the combat, which is still phenomenal. They made a few changes. Overwatch is one of the big changes where when you end your turn, you can end it with Overwatch, and you're like looking at whoever's over there. If they run in front of you, you'll shoot them. That's changed. Now you have to pick the cone. Instead, it was just kind of used to just be whatever. If anything moves, you see them. Right. Now, there's that. The other major change is turn order, because it used to be every unit in your party moves, and then every unit in the enemy moves. So now it's turn order, kind of based on their speed, and you can do things and start to go, okay, that enemy is going to go next. Let me kill him. Let me put him in a stasis bubble so he can't move. Let me send that zappy drone I have to zap them all, because each character is very distinct and unique. It's not like, oh, that's the shotgun guy and that's shotgun guy too. No, that's my shotgun person. This person has a field medic with a robot. This person can hack robots and send out other things. And plus, in addition to all the other things you could equip, all the other items. And the other big change, because we got to get off that, we have a minute, is the breaching. So each mission will start with a breach, and they can have 1 to 3. The final mission has 4. Spoilers. Breaches, which you pick the units to put in different slots. And depending on what slot it is how many enemies are going to be there, what actions they can take, and certain things like, oh, this person has a robot so they can hack that door, they can enter through the side, or this person has some other special thing, they can go this way, they have a bomb so they can blow a wall, blow a hole in the wall, something with the wall, and go in that way. And that's really cool. It's always fun to start off with the slow motion thing, and you're shooting the enemies as you're busting into the door, and then it starts the turn-based combat. The game, as I run out of time, is so damn good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There's some minor UI issues and problems with that, but really solid title. You cannot go wrong with XCOM. I almost called it Declassified. That's a different game. That was a bad game. And the timer's going out. And that's it. I can't tell any more. Highly recommend this game. Definitely go out and play it. There's so much more to talk about. If you want to hear more of my chaotic ramblings, I co-host the Final Checkpoint podcast, as I forget the name of it, with Joel over on the Game Fanatics. You can check that out on Spotify, on whatever iTunes is now. Is it still iTunes? I'm not sure. Apple is mean to me. Although they do send me a lot of emails saying I've been hacked. Pretty sure I haven't been hacked. So I think that's just phishing. Also, I'll see you next time. I think I'm going to do Final Fantasy VII. And maybe I'll fix the green screen. Just kidding. I won't.